I had my internship at GPHC.
I love medicine, but I don't love the system. As an intern at that time, I saw residents that were in the process of their exam come back to the ward to see patients and go back to finish their exam. About 70 medical students graduate every year, let's just say in a particular school. About 45 interns also complete their 1 year in a hospital. So why do we just employ 4 residents on a team? Why can't we have 8? So that if the 4 is writing the exam, the other 4 can manage the ward. That number can even help us run shift on calls as doctors instead of the 32 hours. Now, everybody is running to go to family medicine. Very soon, nobody is going to chase their passion because everybody wants a place where it's liberal and it's family friendly. Medicine could be nice, good working environment. Residents have burnout. Not to talk about the interns. Internship is the most cruel part of medicine to pass through. I mean, it's part of the training, but we've lost a lot of doctors through internship. And somebody might say they are not passionate enough. It's not that. Let us make medicine better. Whatever you experience, you should just make sure your juniors don't experience that. Let us decrease depression, stress among doctors so that the doctors could stay at their respective programs that they've always dreamed of instead of running to family medicine and other specialty that have good schedules. There is a saying that whatever you have is what you give. If you have love, you give love. If you're a miserable doctor, you give a miserable care to your patient. If you're a good doctor, you give a good care to your patient. If you are happy, you give happy care to your patient. Let us think about patients as well. Those are the receiving end when we are burned or depressed or stressed.
Actually, at the hospital with face scrub on my face. I don't think this is professional. Do you think it's professional? Where's your face scrub? Oh.
Hi, Miss Tony. How you doing? I'm doing fine. We've been training through school. Through school, and now we are here for internship.
First step internship.
Yeah. We hope it goes well, right?
It will.
Go to follow, you they go.
Hi, Danasha. Sweetie.
Welcome. It's the intern life.
I know, right?
Bed. Onward.
Just kidding. Who is this? You ready for the exam?
Yeah.
Kelsey. To see you guys again. Cheers.
Happy birthday. Testimony.
We're going for Christmas shopping. What are you buying today? Hello, Jay. Thank you. You guys coming to Pete's residency? Congratulations. Bye-bye.
When I say put 2 drops, 2 drops.
Okay.
The entire bottle of NS, and you say the doctor say put NS. So I specifically say 2 drops here, 2 drops here. Don't push, just drop. You drop the baby, you run away.
So tomorrow you have to do your 6 patients. I know stepping there. Having a bad call on my last day. Who are you going to call at admission?
Del.
Hi. Hey, Mary. I'm leaving you, right?
Wait, they'll just wait just one day.
Anyway, I just can't say bye-bye. See you. Work hard.
Harry, we're gonna miss you so much. Simply the best.
After fighting for a whole year,
We stay fight.
Alright, bye-bye, GPHC.
Bye.
It's a very tiring phase. repeat. You have to be extra careful and document everything. It saves you all the explanations. So you know these people, if you come back within a week, they will forget you sign it there and there. Like internship, you will definitely cry. You will cry. I remember my first time, because it's a stage where every wrong thing is put on your head. Like everything that goes wrong with the intern. So you're working close to 32 hours. And that's insane. But honestly, you don't even have that time to reflect on the day. But in this whole internship journey, I think lack of knowledge is what makes journey very rough. You should rent your house. I think Auto is nice, to be honest. It's nice. Really, anything that you know in this one that is being used, all of them is in the Auto department. And I think these are doctors telling patients to eat good food. Now look,
Maintainers
Pictures.
define sleep when you tell patients to sleep. Send the name.
Go along to A&E.
I was on red team, the best team in GPET. I don't want to do IM, but for that group's sake, Dr. Rama helped me with my soap note. Oh my God, I went home with smiles. Dr. Jacobus is coming. I don't want to be thinking for these two patients. Oh my goodness, I love me some cardiologists. If there was one day I wanted to run away, it was that day. So it's like you're just moving like headless chicken. If you're on call in cardio by 8, you're gone home. Perfect. For internal medicine, I think what could be done is the people that are getting sick and we know that they will pop up very soon, if we could allow them to enjoy their family instead of restricting them from their visitors. Like there should be no visiting hours for these people, because what I was doing in internal medicine is practically go and beg the securities for some of the patients that I think, right? I think something should be done about it. Of what use is visiting hours to a dying patient? So maybe we could get a place for such people. That would be nice. Pediatrics is actually nice. I think most of your learning that you do in internship is in pediatrics. It's like Thursday. After that, finish that clinic within a day. You'll be done with flu. You see, in your neonatology clinic, you can be working even when it is 4. You are going home. Work is following you. Come, now give me some celebrations.
Want you something?
Come, let's cheers.
I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me.
Miss Dr. Gailo and Dr. Young. But you have to be prepared for Dr. Diala every day for the questions. Strong ones. PhD as a visiting physician. I'm pressing on the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. I'll be sharing my experiences in between and coupled with pictures. It's not going to be boring, right? That is it. Let the journey begin. It's the Ross TV. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the Runs TV. This is Dr. Felipe here. Today, we are talking about internship in Guyana.
Guyana. Oh, that's my beautiful country.
I mean, I have my internship at GPHC. So we're going to talk about internship, the structure, your responsibilities, the requirement, the stuff to pack in your bag for the course, your logbook, research, and everything that has to do with internship.
You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Energy. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. You know.
Are you feeling the promotion vibes?
Let's go. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe.
But before we continue, this video is proudly sponsored by me. I have a pocket farm card on Amazon. Get yours now. It's for preclinical students or clinical students who want to just know the list of the drugs, their family, and just memorization. So it's really not for people who are working because you already know these drugs. But in case you want to write the USMLE exam, you could purchase it. It's on Amazon. Get yours now. And that's not all. I also have a soap book for internship and residency. So it has like basic stuff like how to interpret X-ray, how to interpret ABG, electrolyte imbalance, how to approach ECG, just the basic stuff, history, and you also have recommendation of apps that you need for internship. It's a must-have book for you to start with. It has a list of procedures you should learn and anticipate for internship. So it's divided into surgery, internal medicine, peds, and gynae. So you'll see it. It's a very lovely book. So get yours now. All right. What is internship? Internship is basically the first practical supervised year of a doctor after medical school. It's a very critical phase. It's a very tiring phase. It's a phase that when you don't take care, you might not want to do this medicine thing anymore. So, but hold on, right? There's a way to it. That's why I'm here to show you how to go about this so that you can finish and complete your internship program successfully. For GPHC, that is Georgetown Public Hospital. As at the time that I did the internship, it was only 1 year. You rotate through special disciplines during that 1 year. For other countries, it could be 2. Some countries like US, it has the internship into the residency, like it's incorporated into the residency. But in Guyana, in GPHC, it's separate. Your objectives are basically patient care and professional integration. So out of these 2, I think the most difficult one is the professional integration, because you are working with nurses, you are working with your fellow doctors, you are working with the radiologists, you know, dealing with all these specialties is very challenging. For the clinical competence, it's just you practicing your skills with the knowledge that you've acquired in medical school, and also with the supervision of your seniors at work. And that includes taking histories, writing prescriptions, and then doing your physical examination, assisting in basic procedures and advanced procedures. You'll be supervised, or you can also participate in surgeries, so you assist in surgery. So basically these are your goals. One other thing is also documentation. You have to document everything, because that's what is going to speak for you. I mean, documentation is important everywhere, but not it. You have to be extra careful and document everything. It saves you all the explanations. It also involves education and training, where you pick a patient, you speak to them, you assess them, and then you present these patients on rounds where everybody is listening. From there, you begin to learn every day. I mean, it's not going to be right, it's going to be chaotic, but as time goes on, you become perfect with that. There is also a continuous assessment where you are given a logbook, and the logbook entails all procedures that you are supposed to do within this 1 year, and it has to be signed. And the people that need to sign it, they've given their position there. So make sure you sign your logbook every time you do a procedure. Sometimes you can do it on daily basis, but sometimes it's just, would you be happy if a doctor bring their book every day for you to sign? I don't think you'll be happy. So sometimes what we do, like, you wait within a week or a month, and then you go and then let them sign it off for you. But If you are in a particular place and you know these people, if you come back within a week, they will forget you sign it there and there. Alright, then one last thing about GPHC internship is that they offer research. I think it's the only, if I'm not mistaken, only country that does this, and I think it's good. Although it's stressful, it's so stressful, but it's good you participate in this research. It used to be individual, but our time they changed it into groups. So a group of 4 or 5, I think a 4, you come together, pick a topic, pick a supervisor, and then you would be able to start off your research project. Maybe if this video is not too long, I'll just take you through the process. The general challenges about internship, there's burnout. You are going to be tired beyond measures. You are going to be sad. Sometimes you cry. Like internship, you will definitely cry. You will cry. I remember my first time, I just picked my bag, I came home and I cried. The second time, I just cried openly, and because I was so tired, and that's internship for you. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm just letting you know that you definitely cry. Even if the tears don't come out, you cry within you, because it's a stage where every wrong thing is put on your head. Like everything that goes wrong with the intern. So you know, the point where you can't defend yourself or do anything about it is what makes you sad and want to cry. And then the working hours. The working hours are very, very stressful. For instance, in GPHC, we work from 8 till 4 p.m. That's the day when you go on day. But you have to be in the hospital before that 8, if you understand. Like by 6:30 you are there. Some specialties have their rounds at 7, so meaning you have to be in the hospital before, right? So that's stressful. And then when you're on call, you work from 8 to 8 the next day, and then continue the day shift. So that's how the calls are. So if you go on call today, you are coming home until tomorrow 4 p.m. That's how the calls are run. If you are lucky, and if you are in some good department, they let you go home sometime by 12, 1, 2. That's the most, but most of the times you stay all through. So that is very stressful. So you are working like close to 24 hours plus the next day 8 hours, makes it. So you are working close to 32 hours, and that's insane. So you have to carry everything with you, to bath, to eat, and make sure you hydrate yourself, because a day in an intern's life is just you waking up from home, going to the hospital, seeing patients, pre-rounding on them, and then you go to the main rounds. You discuss the patients. Whatever plan that was discussed, is your duty to make sure that those plans are enforced during the day. If it's x-ray, if it's culture, you follow up on the labs. Basically, that is your job. And after that, if there's lunch, you go for lunch, you eat, and then you call it a day. You come home and you reflect on your life, if this is what you want. But honestly, you don't even have that time to reflect on the day. But basically, that's your day. For the requirements, you will need this. So I'm going to put this here. Basically, your application, CV, certificates, recent passport pictures, your transcripts. GPHC take original transcripts. So, and then 2 references. You do your medical council application registration, so you check that one online. You do your police clearance. So the police clearance, I think it takes a week. So you go and apply, and then after that, they give you a day to go for it. When you are going, go with pen. They don't have pen there. And then you go with your copy of birth certificate, your TIN certificate, proof of ID, your bank account, your proof of vaccine, and then proof of address, and then receipt of registration, and if you're obliged to government. So if you're in Guyana, you just go to the human resource office and get this list and tick them off as you go. But if you are not in Guyana, you are planning to come here, then you have to contact them online and then know what the requirements are. Sometimes it can change. And also, because you're a foreigner, you will need a visa, and that process will be done by the human resource office. So make sure you work with them to be able to get those things done on time. The medical internship here, it's only once. The application is in October, and normally internship starts, I think, February, March. Okay, I started May because I have to redo my visa. Those are the times for the internship. The pay, so they call it stipend, not pay. So you are not entitled to pay. And it is, as at the time that we work, it was 200,000 Guyana dollars. So that's equal to $1,000 US. But then they are going to do some deduction. By the time your money comes, you are left with like $700 or $800. And if you're a Guyanese person and not renting, that is okay. But if you're a foreigner, you need to rent, and rent here is around $400 US up if you are renting around the hospital, but basically around that time. So when you take it off your rent, how much is left with you? 400. You'll be buying credit and be calling the doctors. It's done. You have to be picking taxis in case you need to go early to the hospitals. In times of rain, if there are no rain and you pick a bus, even if you pick a bus from where you are coming from, in and out, that is like basically you'll be spending a week on bus, maybe 5,000, and then you feed. So practically money done. That's internship for you. So in case you are planning to come here, that's basically the rundown. The cost of living is a bit, it's expensive. It is, I don't know why Guyana grow everything and things are expensive anyway. What's my business? So basically, these are some of the things you need, or these are some of the things in my bag during internship. So I have this book that I never read, never opened during internship. I think the only time I did was in cardiology and psych. Apart from that, I didn't read it. So you just have the body splash, the body sprays, because you need them, and then you have one bed sheet. People brought duvet, so you can bring whatever you feel like. I don't know. I don't understand why people brought duvet, but I can bring it. So this one is just my wipe. I have like the little pomade, and then this here I have soap, and then this one have my pad and panties. Then this is the face towel that I normally use. I have my brush here, and then the Pepsodent, and then this to wash. You know, I never opened this. I was using other stuff. And then you have your tool here. Definitely you need your stethoscope. This is a must-have bag. You have your equipment that you need. This is the tape measure, like when you're in Guyana, or you need to measure legs of those people with snake bite. And then this, you have to get your test tubes in here. You have to get your sutures. Basically everything has to be in this bag, because sometimes if you need something on a particular floor, you might not get access to these things. So it's easier when you have them in your bag. And then I have these balloons here, like in Pete's, I used to blow them to get the attention of the kids. So basically this is what you pack in your bag. Well, I think my sprays are finished. Oh, I forgot, you need a clipboard. You need a clipboard to be writing stuff on it. I'm going to talk about the various specialties, what to expect, and then my experience. So GPAC gives you a schedule like this. So it tells you where you are going and which time that you'll be going there. So I'm just using this as a guide because I've forgotten so many things. I started with general surgery and it was rough for me because I didn't have any other intern with me, and then there was nobody I could look up to and copy what they are doing. So basically, I don't know, it was rough for me. So we have the general surgery and orthopedics. So both of them make up 3 months. The general for 6 weeks, 2 weeks clinic, and then you have 1 month orthopedics. For the general surgery, you just have days for your pre-rounds, like general rounds. So I was on Team Ame, and these are the team members as at the time that I was here. Dr. Diane, Dr. Ho-chan, Dr. Henry, the head of the team, Dr. Ame and Dr. Chang, they were the highest. Basically on Team Ame, the Mondays were ground rounds, so everything has to be in place and it's very early. General surgery rounds start at 8, so you have to be ready before then. You come, you see your patient, you get your details, and then you are ready for rounds. Rounds, you're just presenting. If there are wounds to be open, be quick to open. You have medical students there, let them come with the pass and stuff. Hello, shout out to the medical student that helped me at that point. Arun, they used to come with a bag of parts, instruments, and that really helped my life. They made me efficient when I'm not. You just go and make sure that the wounds are open, you check it. The dressings that need to be done, you do it. And if there's any minor suturing, you could do it, or you could do it with supervision if you know how to suture. If not, you do it with one of your seniors and you are supervised. So that's just how the rounds go every day. Mondays are ground rounds. Tuesdays, you do your pre-op. The patients come, you take the history, you take their blood sample, you prepare them for surgery the next day, you write your pre-op orders. So basically that's what you do on Tuesday after rounds. And then on Wednesday was our surgery day, so we just go into theater and then you assist in the surgeries. But mind you still have work to do on the ward. You do the works on the ward. When you are done, then you go to the theater. You have to be smart and you have to be fast. So you have basically 2 jobs to do that day. Like every day you have 2 jobs. So Thursday is their clinic day where they see the post-op patients or other patients that they will be pre-oping for the surgery or following up for surgery. That one too, you need to finish the work on the ward and join them. Friday is their minor op, so same thing. You finish your work on the ward, join them. If you are not smart about it, those other things you will not get. They also have M&M on Friday, which you can attend. This is general surgery for you. General surgery, I really love surgery. I love surgery before going, but I think the way I started, it just threw me off. It was hard for me, but I think getting towards the end, when you are getting used to the stuff and knowing, that's when you are leaving the team. But in this whole internship journey, I think lack of knowledge is what makes the journey very rough. But once you get the knowledge and what to do, you are very comfortable. It doesn't matter who is stressing, you are very comfortable with whatever that you are doing. The clinics, Monday is the ENT clinic. That was at 8 to 12. Tuesdays, we don't go to urology clinic. So basically that morning is free for you. However, if you're on call, you will come after the call. Call starts from 4. Wednesday, you go to the ophthalmology clinic, 8 to 12. Thursdays are afternoon, which is plastic surgery, around 12 to, I think, 2 or 3, depending on the number of patients. And Friday again, you go for your ENT. So these are what we had at that time. The clinics are chill, they are okay. Basically, that's the time that you can work on your presentations. You have presentations to do in internship. For surgery, you would have to do a total of 3 presentations, 1 for ortho, 1 for ENT, and 1 for general surgery. During the clinic is the time that you could learn and prepare for your
presentations, and all this will be graded. You have to work hard on it. And I think my supervisor was Dr. Diane. Hello. And I think one thing she taught me revising my PPT was to incorporate research into your presentation, and I think that really helped me. If you're managing appendicitis, think about the conservative management and also the surgical management. Go online and search researches on those and then put it in your presentation. So that changes your mindset from a medical student to a doctor, right? And I think it helped me because when I did ENT, my topic for ENT was laryngeal tuberculosis. There was no literature on it like in textbook that you normally see. So basically from A to Z, what was research. Try it and make your presentation nice. Prepare for your presentation, wake up, read it to yourself, time yourself, talk, pace around. That's how you prepare for your presentations. My presentations were the next for general surgery is orthopedics. Ortho is, I don't like ortho. First of all, I don't like ortho. And I didn't rotate as a medical student, so you could imagine how rough it was as a doctor. Ortho is very important because every day people are drinking, driving, breaking their legs, people get old, children, you know, so ortho is very important and you need to learn it, but some way, somehow, it's not nice. I think it's nice, but I don't know. I think ortho is nice. The working hours for ortho, you are practically living in the hospital. In GPHC, it's like every other day you're on call. So you're on call on Monday, post call on Tuesday. You're on call on Wednesday, post call on Thursday. Friday is the only day you go and come home. Saturday and Sunday, depending on the shift, you could have it off or you'll be on call. So we have something called the weekend call where you come on call on, I think is it Saturday or Friday till Monday, right? But they are working on that to change it. But practically ortho would make your life miserable. To make your life miserable. Like you should rent your house. That when you are in ortho for that 1 month, rent your house because you are living in the hospital. I was on team Ramcharan. Their rounds at 7, so you need to be in the hospital early. I think on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just find out the days. And they also have surgeries. They do knee surgeries and other minor surgeries. So you assist. You go and assist them in doing that. Again, finish your work on the ward, join them. That's just how it goes. You have your pre-op days, just like in general surgery. The 2 cries that I had in my internship was surgery. One general surgery and the other one ortho. After that, I think I got used to the drill and whatever that was happening. Dr. Chinatombi was so nice. He was the GMO at the time. He practically took me and taught me, how to examine, how to write. And I think that was what brought my interest in ortho. I think ortho is nice when you have somebody to teach you. If I had a time somebody to teach me, I think ortho is nice, to be honest. It's nice. You have all the things in this world, hammer, everything you see, anything, driller, anything that you know in this world that is being used, all of them is in the ortho department. And I think seeing it, I enjoy seeing those stuff. Like, I couldn't even imagine those things could be used on human beings, right? So ortho is nice. So that wrap up surgery. I'll just leave my pictures and stuff in between, right? Hi, Danasha. We are back to this. Thanks for helping out today. I'm grateful.
I don't play
Ashwini.
Welcome. It's the intern life.
I know, right? Thank you. I don't know why we should twin on this day.
Oh,
is your boyfriend, Della?
Which of the boyfriends?
The one that just advocated for you just now.
At where?
Right there in the one, your favorite guy. Where is he at? You took him off the theater or something?
Oh, the guy who wants to kidnap us?
Yes, the guy who wanted to kill.
My last call with you.
Why don't you turn the phone slanting?
Yes, 3 weeks has not passed yet. This miserable.
How many weeks have you done?
This is my 3rd week. 3rd week ends on Wednesday.
So you are left with
3 more weeks.
3 more weeks. It will come just now.
I'm left with 6 more
I am
weeks.
coming fast.
But how come you guys are ahead like this? I thought we all
The time.
I think it's after the 12.
Why are you still telephone?
We'll eat spoiled chicken and we'll end up right here with vomiting and diarrhea.
What the last call? I don't like. I thought I was coming to rest. So I was smiling the after, but now no more.
Why now?
My brain is giving up.
Don't worry, there's enough glucose for you.
No. Just put post call, input, output, medication received, right? Whatever the patient's problem, if it is abdomen, just go straight to abdomen, right? Put all other exam reassuring or the same. That's what, when I'm so tired, that's what I do. So just do like that. First of all, put post call low at the top. Let them know that it's post call, you are tired. Yes, I put it like morning when you post call. The important thing, input, output, if I put those things, is the shortest.
Honest, when I fell out, I don't write it down. I come the next day, that's when I start fresh. I don't write it down. I'm dead serious. Tomorrow, before this or this, go home.
However, if it was me 3 weeks, like I felt like
If they ask me on Monday, no wait, tomorrow's Monday.
Let's speak.
Food, bed, onward.
bye-bye. I thought my last call would be nice, but really? Well,
Let me teach you some African music.
leave it. We are not dancing.
We are
Please.
dancing, no?
Let's go. Somebody is tired. Somebody, what did they say? I forgot to spoil our mutual video. You. These are doctors telling patients to eat good food. Now look, doc, what is that?
Chicken and fry.
You
Maintenance dose.
This is called oil.
This is bolus.
Oh my goodness. This is what we eat.
What do you eat? Show us what you are eating.
Junk.
You need to.
Do landscape.
Yeah, I'm doing landscape.
You don't know how to take pictures.
Who told you? Who told you?
You don't know how to do
I know how
it.
to take pictures.
Define your own sleep.
Sleep? There's no sleep in this world.
Define sleep when you tell patients to sleep. Send the name.
Go along to A&E.
Chester, what's your own definition of sleep?
What is a sleep?
Them things don't exist. IGPHC. What?
I said the most annoying thing is when you come down here, I'm just. I don't think
What's the first one again?
You have to video this. This is what eating means. You're eating. There's two.
She
No.
really needed it.
She's like, no, I'm eating. What should I go and do it from?
What's the first one? What's the first thing that she said?
Let's go. Let's go. We'll be back.
All right.
Before the first time that we called from there that she has forgotten. I got your basic tray, Doc. You ready?
Yes, thank you very much.
This year, blessing, money, testimony. Go to follow, you they go. This year, good news, giant.
It's always good. Probably this is the only picture I'm going to have for the entire year.
It's only downward from here. So we're not coming down after the book, but that's some.
I'm not ready to get external fixation because
Because you're missing stuff and you sit there, you're like, Jesus, you know, you see that life, the book bit.
the thing is,
There's a short funny story. Just pause and read. But I have something else to tell you. So in auto, we normally do x-ray after the surgeries have been done, and you have to put it in the group. It's something that you do. And not knowing, Tony went home daydreaming, thinking that she was in the hospital doing x-ray. So try and listen to the conversation.
You asking if the patient get x-ray?
She said she was hardworking.
Wake
She's
up
ready
now.
for internship. Look at her now.
So what's happening?
The patient get x-ray?
What time is it now?
It's 12 o'clock. You check the patient x-ray before you left? Huh?
It's the intern.
What is the intern?
Ask the intern.
Shark. Are you not the
Here's the
intern?
next one.
There's the next one. You guys, please, next time, buy stamina. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money and buy electrolytes. So the electrolyte is the cause of this woman's rubbish, she say.
now let's go to internal medicine. Now, I love internal medicine, and I was on red team, the best team in GPET. I said that the best internal medicine team in GPET, and I think the best team in GPET. I give it to them. I was on Dr. Jacobus and Dr. McDonald's team. These people are very receptive. They are warm. Like, this is the only department that you feel like you're a doctor. They give you that respect. They teach you. I don't want to do IM, but for that group's sake, maybe I will do IM. No, I don't want IM. But we have Dr. Rama, we have Dr. Alteno. Dr. Alteno, I love this woman. Dr. Pandey, Dr. Matthew, I'm forgetting the one that celebrated the birthday, but they were nice. You have your consultant, you have your registrar helping you out. I remember this time Dr. Rama helped me with my soap notes. Oh my god, I went home with smile because that was what I never had in surgery. He was like, Dale, what are you left with? I said that go home. No, I love Dr. Rama. Thank you. And then Dr. Jacobus will be drilling you every day. Not in a bad way, but you are always on your toes learning, and these people love to teach. I love knowledge. So when I see people that teaches and want to teach, I'm always ready to learn. Ready. And I had medical students around me. Janelle! Janelle and I, early in the morning when we come, we finish up our patient, trying to brainstorm before we go on the rounds because, hey, Dr. Jacobus is coming. Dr. Rama is there. So they teach and I love that. So internal medicine rounds normally start around 9. See patients as per usual, present them, follow labs, and follow up the cultures. In GPS, you can follow up cultures at 2 p.m. because that's when it's allowed for you to go for them. So you go and get them and post them in the group. Always snap pictures of X-ray and stuff, post them in the group when you are supposed to. And the calls are like any other calls, but I am calls every day somebody is sick. Internal medicine. And if you take DKA and you take stroke patients, I think IM will be perfect for me. Because I don't want to be thinking for these 2 patients. You can basically be around them and not finish.
How many nights did you lie awake in the darkest place?
Thank you guys ate this morning.
Fights is it gonna take to convince what joy could bring? All I know is your happy lips.
I enjoy IM. Everything I enjoy. So IM have other specialties that I'm going to mention and then just tell you what happened there. The main internal medicine is for 8 weeks. You have the main internal medicine and you do cardiology, nephrology and your clinics. Your clinics contain 3 basic specialties. You have psych, you have chest clinic, you have HIV clinic, you have malaria clinic. You rotate in nephrology for a week, you rotate in cardiology for a week. Oh my goodness, I love me some cardiology. So nice. The only place I only felt like how internship should be. I came, saw my patients, read on them before the round, so I was really prepared for it. And I love the lesson, Dr. Haynes, and I've forgotten everybody's name right now. So they basically question you every day. I enjoy cardiology. Nephro was okay, but nephro was overburdened. Nephro was too much for me. Too much patients. Every day I have to do too much things. I work with Dr. I've forgotten her name. I'll add it when she's very efficient and good. Like I enjoyed working with her in nephrology. And there was one call that we had that I almost gave up. I almost ran away from her. We're trying to resuscitate the patient. The patient wasn't just getting better. But guess what? Miracle happened. She lived. The patient lived. And the doctor did a great job because if there was one day I wanted to run away, it was that day. I wanted to pick my bag 5 a.m. Boom. But she didn't give up on the patient. For the clinics, you do psych. So basically, they should do something about this schedule. It's not the best. It's like you are just going up and down. So let me read the schedule for you. So the time is 8 to 12 for the morning clinics and 1 to 4 for the afternoons. Monday, you go for psych in the morning and then afternoon chest clinic. Tuesday, you go to the NCTC, which is the HIV clinic, and chest in the afternoon. Wednesday, you go to psych in the morning, malaria in the afternoon. Thursday, psych in the morning, malaria in the afternoon. Friday, chest in the morning, NCTC in the afternoon. So it's like you're just moving like headless chicken. But hey, I don't love malaria clinic at all. Like basically those are times that you are supposed to rest in between the stress from the work. And remember that when anytime you're in any of these clinics, you still go on call with the team that you were on. In the clinics, you go on call with your internal medicine team. Cardiology, you go with cardiology. If you're on call in cardio by 8, you are gone home. Perfect. Perfect. If I work in GPS, I'll go to cardiology. They are so organized and thoughtful. Joseph, bye.
that's it for internal. So internal medicine, you have, I think, close to 5 to 6 presentations, 1 nephro, 1 internal medicine, 1 psych, and then 1 malaria and 1 TB. So you have 5 presentations to do for internal medicine. And for psych, you have to write exam. Only if you pass, you will be allowed to present, right? And there's a particular mark that you're supposed to get. If you don't, you repeat the rotation.
You're very happy today.
I'm not happy. I want to go home.
And then you get to stress, right?
I feel like it's a waste of time. I was thinking I shouldn't have been here today.
Video. I tell you,
Hello, Doc.
Before diagnosis, somebody will be really depressive. What are things you could do?
Money,
Hypomania.
and then you. Pre-child. You ready for the exam?
10 features of depressive episode.
You're getting 101, right? Understand?
You that always been doing.
But then you can see me back on Wednesday.
Kelsia. Come, when she ready.
With his spine
You know it? Tony, Kelsia took me out today through the process. Step by step. Everybody
But you know
was
if I'm over Ayman, sir?
yeah. So she pulled me out of trouble. She was like, come on. Thank you. Kelsia, go and have lunch. But I think the new ones are really becoming friendly. Yeah. Good to see you guys again. Oh, cheers. No cheers to Pete, but cheers to Litty. Hello, Kelsia. I think this is the only best time we're having Pete when you guys leave. And happy birthday in advance to you.
Oh my god. You remember. Oh. But I don't think I can go now.
My next rotation is peds. I don't like peds. I love children, but I just don't like pediatrics. It's just challenging. You have to deal with the patient, deal with the patient's relative, and you have to deal with the doctors too. It's the whole thing together. But pediatrics is actually nice. I think most of your learning that you do in internship is in pediatrics because there's a lot to do. And you have to do it because all hands are needed on board. That's pediatrics. In GPAC, you have teaching, you have clinic, and then you have the neonatology unit. For the neonatology unit, you have the postnatal, we have a place, the NICU, and then you have step down. Step down basically in between NICU and postnatal. Children that do not fit criteria for those two places. You rotate in NICU for a week. All you have to be doing there and paying attention to details, writing cultures that need to be followed up, daily profile. PEDS is hands-on. You have to check the TCD in the morning and write them on the board. We have something called the postnatal unit. You come early in the morning, you check the TCD ring, assess the patient, and determine what your plan for the patient is, and then you discuss with your seniors. So they are going to help with the decision making, carry them out, but getting those tiny wins. I didn't really. One of my fear is getting those veins. That's why I didn't want to go to peace. So what God did was that my first day, I got my first line. First day. After that, I think God was welcoming me. I felt good. I felt good that day. But after that, it was a struggle. But eventually, I got used to it. You'll be taking cultures a lot, and make sure you are very clean because you are with babies, and you also have to educate the mothers, check them whether they are breastfeeding, examine the children properly, because those children, within a twinkle of an eye, they need NICU care and they need step down care. So don't joke around with kids. We also have the birthing room where you can go and take care of babies there. So they rotate. You have to go. We also have the CS room. They will take you. There's a lot in Pete to do. I think Pete is nice. It's nice. I just don't want to be there, but it's one of the places that you learn the most. And Pete is very organized compared to all the other specialties. I think Pete is very organized in the things they do, because they're dealing with children and they have to, and I think I love that about Pete. I want to say thank you to.
I will send you my
Tony,
Christmas bonus.
Like that,
I know, right?
I'm the one making the
Real
video.
rich, real rich.
Rich auntie vibes.
This is so nice, dog. Oh my
I'm
god,
not
it's even
cutting it.
really nice cake.
You know what?
Happy birthday.
I'll just give you a piece.
Yeah. I'm trying to lose weight right now. It's so big.
Very big.
We make this girl happy that she's been posting all day. Say happy birthday. Another milestone.
You're making me feel. You guys come enjoy.
We can't join. We're the one holding the phone.
of Malta and
How do you know I like it?
because that's what you eat.
I
That's
She was saying that to me too.
so good. I was saying it to Tony today. I was like,
She ate my plantain chips.
so you ate the plantain chips.
It was courtesy of Dami.
Can see of that.
The plantain chips.
Blessing,
In the right place, so I'm
testimony.
back and bring my.
Go to follow,
Do you know, guys, I'm chilling with the key.
follow you they go. This year, good news, giant plenty bonding. Go to follow you they go.
Always saving me from crying.
Everything I be wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you be wanting, manifesting for your life. Even before you call, you don't answer. Blessing, money, testimony. Go to follow you they go. This year, good news, giant plenty bonding. Go to follow you they go.
Get our post-up face. Why? It's not a cute face. That's why you call it memories. It doesn't always have to be mom that can help us with. Sorry, sweetie.
Why do you want to stop on this road?
Because the government is trying to
Beautify our country so that
but the thing is that people are speeding too much because it's smooth. So he needs to.
TMZ. Baby shark.
Hello. We're going for Christmas shopping. What are you buying today? No, you don't know. You don't know. What are you buying?
You see the true vlogger. You see I get a camera? I know millionaire friends. I have millionaire friends.
Don't worry. You show it up live on YouTube.
If she would have taken me, I don't think I done. You gonna look there for me? You look there curtain?
On Regent Street?
It's right as it crosses Regent Street on this one.
Hello, Jay. We're ready for Christmas. All for the day is done. Right? I came to assist Miss Tanza.
Thank you.
Dr. Craig. I work with Dr. Craig. I love her. She's very hardworking. She's very hardworking, beautiful, jovial. And when she finishes her work, she'll come and check if your work is done and help. Please, don't go and stress her for me. I just love hardworking people. You know, when people are beautiful and they're hardworking, it's two different things. Dr. Frederick, you know how long it took me to remember your name? Dr. Frederick, she's nice. I love working with her. Dr. April, you know, Pete. I enjoyed Pete. I enjoyed Pete. I didn't enjoy Pete. I'm lying. I enjoy the people. You have Pete's clinic where you go and they come, but I can assure you that by the time you finish that clinic within a day, you'll be done with flu, because that's what the babies come with. You fall sick when you're in Pete's med and when you're in the clinic. So the clinic is for 2 weeks. You work there during the day and you cover A&E at the same time until the call takes over at 4. So pediatric calls, you attend to emergencies in the birthing room, you know, flat babies and all those things, meconium stain baby. Anytime there's a high risk labor, gynae will call and then you are ready for that. And for the birthing room is a place that you have to be very vigilant. Very vigilant. I mean, you're not going to like it. I don't like birthing room. Those are the things for the emergencies, and then you are setting lines. Robin, describe your last day in Pete.
It was great. I talked enough shit.
You sure? Danasha, tell me about your last day in Pete.
I don't want to.
Why?
Because I'm a call.
Oh my, yeah. Hello, pretty baby. How you doing?
I don't know what that
How is your last day? Consultant.
Oh, I'm going to up. This one here.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Danasha, now fix your face now. Congratulations. You guys coming to Pete's residency? I set you up. This video. How was NICU?
It was a refreshment from everything.
All right, guys. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, then.
Bye.
We'll see you.
I don't want to exist here. Time to go home. Time to go home, Sandini.
Wake up to
Guyana.
OBGY.
Alright, I'm coming too. I don't want to say it, but tomorrow is going to be hell. This is you every day. This is how I want to see you every day, right? Right? And I'm happy. Congratulations. Jump.
Finally finish it, please.
Have fun in house. Hopefully, I just want to. I'm looking so tired. Hello.
You're gonna have fun there, you know.
I hope so.
You
also have Pete's Medical. I think I love Pete's Medical because there's some breathing space there. You see, in your neonatology clinic, you can be working even when it is 4. You are going home. Work is following you. Like Pete. I mean, the whole section. Pete is the only place that work never finished. You can't go to work and say I'm done. There's always something to hand over. You come and meet them. Like Pete, work will be following you. But Pete's Med, at least you have some breathing space after your rounds. is you have some time in between there to lunch, eat, and then come back for reviews in the afternoon. But in neonatology, as soon as you step there, you'll be working until you leave. Basically, that is it for Pete. Come, Gynae me some celebrations.
Want you something to admire, 'cause you shine at something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine.
Come, let's cheers.
'Cause with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soap, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your hand on the past, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The biggest seed is set in my heart. There's a space and now you're home.
I love me, Gynae. I love Gynae. Cheers.
Thank you, Lucy.
Welcome. Gynae have something called SIP. I mean, this is not what I'm sipping on. It's an electronic device to take information. That's going to stress you a little bit. But hey, GPAC is evolving. I was on Team Pedro, and we have Dr. Nevani, we have Dr. Barkos. Repeat that. Dr. Barkos. And we have Dr. Bihari. For her, as soon as it's 10 p.m., like I won't go home. And then we have Dr. Robert, Dr. Monsami, and cheers. So the head of Gynae is Dr. Roseanne, as at that time. So I think Gynae gives you training on what to do, and I think that's very good. That's very good. They train you, and that's what is expected of all the specialties, you know. They're not teaching everything, but at least something that you go on the ward, you know what to do. And I think that's good. I never got any of those trainings because of the way we came. So they train the badge. They train in badges. So if you come single, you don't get those training. And 4 of us or 5 of us didn't get that training. So you're always lacking behind people. So for Gynae, we have postnatal, we have the labor ward, we have the clinics, and we have Gynae. For the clinic, you come depending on the number of patients. After that, time to go home. Home time. Yeah, that's the clinic for you. Monday was Dr. Pedro, Tuesdays were Dr. Biala's clinic, Wednesday was Dr. France, Thursday was Dr. Roseanne, and Fridays were Dr. Ambior's clinic. Dealing with everything from pregnancy, abortion, cancers, infertility, any gynae condition that you can think of, they come there. On call, there are 3 places that Gynae responds to. So we have the admission, where you admit patients for labor and delivery. We have the labor room, where you are the either CS or the labor room itself, and then they go to A&E in case any pregnancy that is less than, I think, 20 weeks goes to A&E. So those are the places you respond to during calls. Apart from that, if I'm not on call, you go to all the other 4 places that I've mentioned. You rotate in Gynae to Dr. Gailo. I miss Dr. Gailo and Dr. Young. I miss Dr. Young. You know, Dr. Gailo will ask you all the questions in this work. Please, you have to know microbiology. Every time, it doesn't matter what you know. He will ask you something that you definitely don't know. I don't so much like Gynae. What would I do? I love Gynae. Gynae, you round up in the morning, follow up the others, you follow up cultures, follow up cytology reports. Those are some of the things. Prenatal and Gynae, you have to go very early. Round starts at 8, or 9, depending on what activity is happening, because obs and gynae GPs always have some activity happening in their handover room. So sometimes you pray that they take long so you can see your patient, but you have to go early. By 6:30 you should be in the hospital taking care of your patient. So prenatal, you have to be ready for Dr. Biala. I mean, I love Dr. Biala. He was my research supervisor. He will drill you, but it's for the best. Don't take it to heart. He just wants you to learn. But you have to be prepared for Dr. Biala every day for the questions. Strong ones. You round, you do NST, carry up the orders that need to be done. For postnatal, you check the postnatal mothers. You are concerned about their hygiene, so rule out any infection. You check for DVT, signs of DVT. You check for anemia. So basically these are 3 things, and then you check their cards every day to make sure they are updated. Check their cards for their HIV status, and their blood group is very important. I didn't mention that in peds, the blood group is very important because you want to check for any resource incompatibility. That is it for postnatal, and then you sip the patient. So in gynae, everything is sip. Not this. You type. Gynae, you write, like the natural writing. I love gynae, but by the time I got, I was too tired to be happy for gynae. Too tired. On your last 2 rotations, you are going to feel very drained. That is it for internship.
Show me how to fight now, and I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all alone. It's like you're my mirror, my mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me.
After the internship, you apply for a license. So you go to the medical council page and then get the requirement, and you send back the requirement. They process it, and then they tell you the amount that you pay is close to 40,000 Guyana dollars or above. That's close to 200 USD for your license. So you should be saving towards that, and that will take a period like 3 months. So you should save for that 3 months, especially if you're a foreigner, to be able to wait and get those documents. And to get a license, you need your logbook. So your logbook is very important. Make sure you fill it properly, and you have to get the signature of the head of department of every department that you work in. So even though everybody would have signed as a head, you have to look for them, sign, go to Miss Mary, make sure your staff are okay, a letter is written giving you, and then alongside with your logbook, you send it to medical council, and then they call you to come and pay. Initially you pay 3,000 you pay 3,000 Guyana dollars, and then later on when they process it, it will be either 38,000 or 40 something, depending on the type of stamp that you choose. You get your license, and congratulations, you're a doctor now. You're about to work on your own without supervision. That's scary, right? Very scary. Thank you, GPAT. Maybe I'll come back to Guyana or GPAT as a visiting physician. Thank you for what you've produced in my life. I've forgotten all my pains and sorrows, and I've forgotten everything that I went through by the grace of God. I'll be back. Pray for me. I say. What are you saying? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Jay, do you know what she said? What did she say?
Don't drown the baby. That's what I mean. When I say put 2 drops, put 2 drops.
Okay.
The entire bottle of NS, and you say the doctor say put NS. So I specifically say 2 drops here, 2 drops here. Don't push, just drop. You drown the baby, you don't need.
Miriam is irritable. Postcode. What do you want to say?
Gosh, I spent 31 years at Georgetown Hospital. I'm proud of my 31 years. I had a lot of experience. And it's time for me to leave now because of retirement.
Okay.
So with mixed feelings. But I'll have to come back. Seeing that I love it here.
All right.
All these lovely people here. I'll have to come back.
Congratulations. a year ago, I was here to get my ID card. I'm finishing internship today, and I don't know how I feel. Happy, sad, I'm just in there. I'm just hanging in there. It's a year already. Bye. I live in you, right?
Huh?
I live in you.
Come on.
So tomorrow you have to do your 6 patients. I know step in there.
No, it did not.
Tell them
Hi.
you made it. Today's your last day.
You?
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Having a bad call on my last day. 5 inductions. That's what? 11, 17. None of them have delivered. What will I do if I come to this place tomorrow? I'm going to clinic on Monday. I'm leaving my home. Now, wow, they call us both the same name everywhere. Hello. It's video, right? I don't know pictures. Bye-bye. Who are you going to call at admission?
Dell.
Bye.
Subscribe to Dr. Dell's YouTube channel. She's leaving us today.
Alright, bye-bye. Nice working with you. Hey, Mary. I'm leaving you, right?
Wait, they'll just wait just one day. Just one day.
When I started crying, said you, where were you?
Please, let's just pity us.
You still find like the fine boy way everybody don't like for it finish. Anyway, I just can't say bye-bye. See you. Work hard. Tony, we don't care about that. We won't follow her. After fighting for a whole year.
We stay fight.
We are still Cheers. Say no to cheese. Alright, bye-bye. GPA.
Bye-bye.
I think outside looks a bit nicer than...
What's that?
Outside is very nice.
Yeah.
Are you coming back to GPAT?
Nada.
Why?
It's too much work.
So even if they pay,
slavery.
if they pay you double the amount, you are not coming?
No. Even if the double amount is still not going to
Bye. So for the research, I just wrote it here, so just reading it out. The approach, so you perform a literature review to establish what is already known on the topic. You select a mentor or your team leader. Develop a research question. You also choose an appropriate study design. Choose the study population. Have your inclusion and exclusion criteria. Select relevant variables on which to collect the data. Establish an analysis plan that includes developing a hypothesis. You meet with statisticians to discuss the methods. Perform a power sample size calculation to identify the number of participants required to see difference in effects between groups. And I can't tell you about this population size. I was only the methodology aspect of my research, so it's shared among you. Everybody will do. And Dr. Diala kept on talking about the sample size every time. Obtain approval to do research on human subject through the institution review board. So after you write your proposal and everything is okay, you submit that form, and that's the only way you can go on and complete your research. Explore potential funding opportunities. So in case your research needs funding, you need to include all those in your proposal. Basically, that is it for the
research. After you are done with everything, you will need to present your research in GPHC. So after presenting it, and then you finally finish this hell of internship, you are done. And that together seal your completion of internship, and you can apply to medical council for your license. So for documentation is important, so there are certain things that you are going to be doing. We have this thing called the clinic jacket that you are going to be filling. Just fill the information here, and then you just put the patient's details in here, when they came, what happened, the type of surgery, blah blah blah, and then this is what will be coming to the clinic with. And so you have to put all the information in there. And then this is the progress note. This is how the progress note looks like. This is the request form that they have. This is for CT. So basically, you choose what you want. At the back is very important. You need to write the reason, else they'll reject this. You'll be going back and forth. So you need to put the clinical concern, you're diagnosing the patient's issue at the back. Same thing for the ultrasound, same thing for the x-ray, right? And then you have the referral note. You write the referral, why you're referring the patient, what treatment they were on, and what you would like the person you're referring to do. So we have down here, we have a part where whether you want co-management or extractive care. So you'll be writing referrals a lot. You need to learn how to do that. This blue form you have down here for HIV, COVID, syphilis, TB, gene expert and everything. You need to fill this form. Just go on it and you know what to fill. Ask for help. The few days is going to be hard for you, but and then there's a lab form that they have. But the good thing is at the back, it has like all the tubes that you need for your specific labs. But sometimes you need to call the lab to be sure what they need, because sometimes you go there like, that's not what they want. There are other forms that you are going to need, like the ops and gynae. You have the induction jacket. It's also similar to this. I'll put a picture. You will also have to write treatment with supervision. I hope you are equipped for internship. After internship, you become a GMO. Then when you become a GMO, you get paid. But you need to write your CAMC 1 and 2 before you are qualified for your license though. Then after that, you can apply for work and start like, make sure you save and make sure you have family and friends around that will support you. It's hard to be in this internship journey alone. You need to have people around. For me, I call my dad, talk, and then I used to call Trisha and complain. When I was in surgery, I think I called her when I was in surgery. After surgery, I think I got used to the problem. So you need to have people around that will support you through this journey. It's very hard. Internship is very tough. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I remember the point where common chocolate for me to eat, I will be eating the chocolate and just fall off. I fell off a seed. That's how much more you need a seed. I woke up with ants.
I'm pressing on the upward way, new heights I'm gaining every day, still praying as I onward bound. Lord, plant my feet on higher ground. Lord, lift me up and let me stand by faith on heaven's stable land, a higher plane than I have found. Lord, plant my feet on higher ground. 2, 1, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, guys!
Master your clinical documentation with MedPlan. Are you a junior doctor, medical student, intern, or resident trying to keep up in the fast-paced hospital environment? MedPlan is your go-to resource. This comprehensive 300-page guide offers ready-to-use SOAP template, We have surgery, internal medicine, obs and gyne, pediatrics. It also have a case report template and more. It also offers a step-by-step guidance for essential hospital tasks like physical exam, how to read ECG, X-ray, just to improve your clinical skills. We have essential medications, CME reminders, useful apps and websites. What more do you want? This is time saving, it improves organization and enhances efficiency. Whether you're learning the ropes as a student or refining your efficiency as a consultant, MedPlan helps you to stay organized and deliver top quality patient care. Elevate your clinical practice with MedPlan. Stay efficient, stay prepared, stay ahead. This is a must-have for every doctor. Get your copy today and take control of your clinical practice. There is a promotion going on for the first 10 people that buy MedPlan. Send me a proof that you got the book, and I'm going to ship the pocket farm card to you free wherever you are in the world, just for the first 10 people. What more do you want? Bye, y'all.